Welcome to the graduation of Machinist Mates Class 2528 Alpha and Electronics Technicians Class 2518 Tango. We take this time today to mark the completion of long months of hard work for these sailors as they pass through the first leg of their journey to becoming nuclear operators. And we here at Nuclear Fuel High School are pleased to recognize them for the efforts and the achievements they have put forth. To the students, as you sit here now, reflect upon the dedication, sacrifice, and determination of these past few months that have brought you to this point. I implore you to carry the tenacity with you not only through the rest of your time as students, but also with you throughout the rest of your journey. There will be arduous deployments, long watches, time spent away from family and loved ones. Our grit carries us through it all. Every evolution, every casualty, every mission. As your resolve is tested, lean on your shipmates and hold up to those that turn to you. Embolden one another to continue to embody the fighting spirit of the Navy as we bring missiles into theater and sink our adversaries to the bottom. Today marks the first major milestone in your path through the nuclear Navy. Our nation has entrusted us with controlling a great power, and I charge you future operators with maintaining the unmatched record of continuous safe operations since that very first transmission of underway on nuclear power. Once again, congratulations on your achievement thus far, and keep the momentum and attitude as you head through the pipeline and into the fleet. Military members, attention! Graduating students, I will now frock you to the rank of 3rd Class Petty Officer. To all who shall see these presents, greetings.
Greetings!
Know ye that by the authority vested in me, and reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities in these sailors, I do hereby appoint you to the rank of 3rd Class Petty Officer in the United States Navy, as such, from the 1st of August, 2025. Your appointment as a Petty Officer in the United States Navy makes you heir to a long and proud tradition of naval leadership. By accepting this appointment, you are charged with demonstrating the standards of performance, moral courage, and dedication to the Navy and the nation with which you will serve as an example to your fellow Navy men and women. Your desire to excel and guide others must be boundless. Your appearance must be a model for others, and your performance must be a continual reflection of your sincerity, attention to duty, and moral responsibility. By exhibiting unfailing trust and obedience towards your superiors, cooperation and loyalty to your peers, understanding and strength to your subordinates, you will contribute greatly to the effectiveness and good name of the United States Navy. Families and friends, please join me in a round of applause for the Navy's newest 3rd Class Petty Officers. Please be seated. Each of these sailors has earned a new title. There are those, however, who stand out as they complete this training, as evidenced by earning the highest grade point average among their classmates. The instructors, advisors, and classmates recognize them for their achievements in the classroom, and we call these sailors our honor graduates. Today's honor graduates are Machinist Mate Nuclear 3rd Class Matthew Botcher, and Electronics Technician Nuclear 3rd Class Damon Kuehling. Honor graduates, front and center.
Left base.
The Honor Graduate Award will be presented by Commander Meadows and Senior Chief Heinig. Military personnel, attention honors. From Commanding Officer, Naval Nuclear Power Training Command to Machinist Mate Nuclear 3rd Class Matthew Botcher and Electronics Technician Nuclear 3rd Class Damon Kuehling. Congratulations for achieving the highest grade point average from your class at Nuclear Fuel High School, Charleston. Your standing reflects your personal motivation, academic excellence, and dedication to duty. Your outstanding performance serves as a superb example to your shipmates and is in keeping with the highest traditions of United States Naval Service. Signed, J.D. Anderson, Captain, United States Navy.
Left base.
Military personnel, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Section Leading Petty Officer for Machinist Mates Class 2528 Alpha, Machinist Mate Nuclear, 1st Class, Submarines Qualified, Darian Jaley.
Commander Meadows, chaplain, families, and most importantly, graduates. You stand here today having completed the first leg of your journey toward becoming nuclear operators. You have the chance to join a long line of sailors who have gone before you, who were entrusted to take our warships to sea in defense of our nation and, more importantly, bring them home safely. Through 8A school, you spent hundreds of hours learning how to be a machinist mate and how to be a sailor. You spent countless early mornings and late nights learning your new craft, studying for exams, preparing uniforms, familiarizing yourself with Navy regulations. You might feel like we asked a lot of you, and we did, but it's nothing compared to what will be required of you down the line. To join the nuclear Navy is to join an elite organization, given unmatched trust to operate nuclear reactors around the world. We're allowed to operate nuclear reactors, perhaps the most incredible, but also most demanding feats of engineering ever created, less than a mile from civilian populations. Civilians who might live there for years without ever realizing there's a mobile power plant parked just down the road because we never give them a reason to care. By the same token, we're trusted to take these complex machines thousands of miles from land and safely operate them with no outside help or support because everyone knows we can handle it. That is our legacy. Over 75 years and millions of miles steamed without a single reactor accident. Even still, with all the work you've done and the potential you've shown so far, you might sit here feeling like you haven't quite earned your new rank. You might find that your new titles of nuclear machinist mate or petty officer sound a little bit odd. Well, just about 8 years ago, I was sitting exactly where you're sitting, and I felt the same way. My section leading petty officer at the time, Chief Machinist Mate Nuclear Andrew Hogue, told us the rank isn't really free. We don't just give it to you. It just feels like it right now. Honestly, I didn't know what he meant at the time, but how could I possibly? How could I grasp the magnitude of what it is that this program does? A few years after that, I found myself standing in front of the crew of the USS San Juan, somewhere in the Atlantic, getting my submarine dolphins pinned on my chest. Again, I didn't feel worthy to join the ranks of the men and women who wore them. I just felt some relief to be qualified at the time. It wasn't until years later that I'd had some chance to reflect that it really hit me. When it comes to achievements like that in the Navy, whether it be a new rank, a new qualification, a new title, a new warfare device, there's no possible way you can earn it. Because it's not something you earn, it's something you have to live up to. So, as you leave here today, take the time to enjoy how far you've come. Spend some time with your friends and family. But remember, you're just getting started, and you have to keep living up to it. Now presenting class 2528 Alpha.
Left face.
Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Angelina Ollie. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Jacob Bacon. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Esteban Bonilla. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Merritt Bailey. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Christopher Adams. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, George Connor. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Evelyn Fowler. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Aiden Jones. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Michael Moynihan. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Joseph Myers. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Marlon Ortiz. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Matthew Oswald. Machinist Mate Nuclear, 3rd class, Luke Reeves. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Taryn Scott. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Hunter Tucker. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Braden Wallace. The following sailors are graduating with distinction. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Noah Lucas. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Blake Rogers. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Jordan Steves. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Andrew Schroff. The following sailors are graduating with honors. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Blake Benjamin. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Matthew Botcher. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Pedro Castellanos. Machinist mate, nuclear, third class, Brandon Center.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the section leading petty officer for Electronics Technicians Class 2518 Tango, Chief Electronics Technician Nuclear, Submarines Qualified, Kai Taylor.
Thank you. Good morning. Truly an honor to stand here today as we celebrate the newest graduates from Nuclear Field A School. It's been just over 10 years since I sat in those very seats, and I cannot remember a single thing my SLPO said to us that day. So if I can't make it memorable, I'll at least make this short. Academically, this is arguably the hardest program the military has to offer. 2518 Tango has been a long 6 months of learning everything from the basics of electricity to troubleshooting complex instrumentation and control circuitry. They've mastered procedural compliance, heightened their attention to detail, and proven that they have the academic capability to become nuclear electronics technicians. But I'm not here to praise you on your test scores. Showing up and passing your exams was the minimum expectation placed upon you when you arrived here. I'm here to tell you how proud I am of the individuals you have all become over the course of this journey. As a class, you've built something truly special, a culture grounded in discipline, maturity, and mutual respect. You've consistently held each other to the high standards, not out of competition, but out of care, lifting one another up when it was needed the most. By maintaining a mindset of continuous growth, you were able to block out all of the distractions and focus on this: becoming the sailor that the nuclear program and Navy has demanded of you. I'm proud of you, appreciate you, and I know you'll continue to make us all proud as you serve with honor. Now presenting Class 2518 Tango.
Left base.
Electronics Technician Nuclear, third class, Ethan Coyle. Electronics Technician Nuclear, third class, Austin Dolphin. Electronics Technician Nuclear, third class, Justin Drennan. Electronics Technician Nuclear, third class, Nicholas Lesh. Electronics Technician Nuclear, third class, Brandon Manning. Electronics Technician Nuclear, third class, Brian Ott. Electronics Technician Nuclear, third class, Jackie Reagan. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Donovan Reyes. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jason Reyes. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Ryan Schultz. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Zachary Stokes. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Gabriel Vandermeer. Following sailors are graduating with distinction. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jake Forgione. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Calvin McGee. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Andrew Mitchell. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Christopher Montalvo. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Daniel Randon. Following sailors are graduating with honors. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Alexander Gonzalez. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Logan Gregory. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Damon Keeling. Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Anthony Rosemont.
Each of these sailors exerted a great deal of personal drive, overcame obstacles, and made individual sacrifices to make it here today. Still, there are those that, by the manner in which they have completed this training, have inspired others. What sets these sailors apart is the consistency in their efforts, their refusal to quit, and the examples they have set. They demonstrated the qualities most treasured in the Navy, those of honor, courage, and commitment. Naval Nuclear Power Training Command recognizes the sailor from each class that displayed the highest levels of military bearing and reliability during their training with the following Personal Excellence Award. The recipients of this award are, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Machinist Mate Nuclear 3rd Class, Matthew Osborne. And Electronics Technician Nuclear 3rd Class, Jake Forgione. Awardees, front and center. The Personal Excellence Award will be presented by Commander Meadows and Master Chief Chacon. Military personnel, attention honors. From Commanding Officer, Naval Nuclear Power Training Command 2, Machinist Mate Nuclear 3rd Class, Matthew Osborne, and Electronics Technician Nuclear 3rd Class, Jake Forgione. The Commanding Officer's Personal Excellence Award is awarded to the student who has exhibited the greatest degree of professionalism. This sailor stands apart by virtue of hard work, personal dedication, and a demonstrated desire to succeed. Your dedication to duty, exceptional academic effort, and perseverance in the face of adversity has made you an outstanding example for your shipmates to emulate. This performance is in keeping with our Navy Corps values and warrants your selection today as a recipient of the Commanding Officer's Personal Excellence Award. Congratulations and well done. Signed, J.D. Anderson, Captain, United States Navy.
Left face.
Military members at ease. For over 75 years, the United States Navy has operated nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and submarines around the world, ensuring maritime security and deterrence. This has only been possible with the continued support of our family and friends. We ask that you continue this vital support as your sailor advances through nuclear power school and prototype. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing everyone here in about 7 months for Power School graduation. Please rise for our benediction.
Feel free to join me as I pray a final blessing over the graduates. Let us pray. Gracious God, we thank you with all of our hearts and declare that the works of your hands are wonderful. As these students graduate today, remind them that they were created for a time such as this. Remind them of their strengths and abilities, and give them confidence in themselves. Give them confidence to know that you will continue to guide them as they move towards the fleet. Be a lamp unto their feet and a light unto their path. Help them to make the right decisions, and help them to surround themselves with the right people. Bless them as they grow into the leaders that you have called them to become. Remind them that they are fearfully and wonderfully made, and to embrace their unique calling and the unique qualities of who they are. And when challenges arise, may they always find the strength, support, and encouragement among their friends, families, and loved ones. And as we depart today, bless us and keep us. May your face shine upon us and be gracious to us. Help us to live lives that are honorable, and help us to seek excellence in everything that we do. We ask these things in your holy name. Amen.
This concludes today's graduation ceremony. Graduates, congratulations and well done. Military personnel, carry on.